Do you think the plan proposed by Fletcher's for the Three Kings Quarry is a positive change for the community?
Yeah, it is a positive change for the community, but with some reservations. When you get a development like that, there's all sorts of issues for the community, such as increase in traffic on roads, which are already busy, and particularly at rush hour in the morning and afternoon. There's other issues such as schools for children. We have up to 1,500 houses going into an area, which probably bring in maybe extra population numbers of about 4,500 to 5,000 people.
Yeah.
So with that comes car parking as well. So
yeah, all that sort of stuff. Like it's quite a large amount of people going in it.
yeah, it's quite a large development of about 15 hectares.
Yeah.
So other developments of Auckland have been far bigger with a projected less number of people coming in, so it is going to be quite crowded.
Yeah.
The other issue is the fact that it's quite close to one of Auckland's iconic volcanic cones, so people like to have access up to the cone to play and walk their dogs.
Yeah.
So that's an issue too with sight lines. People like to see the cone when they're walking and
Yep. So is that something
along the road.
Is that something that will affect you as a Three Kings resident, like the volcanic cone, not being able to see it and whatnot? Access?
Well, it's an iconic part of Auckland, and why should Aucklanders have to be restrained, I guess, by housing development?
Mm.
We have been had won a few concessions from council in terms of the size of the development.
Yep.
And other areas so that it's less dense, but we're just waiting to hear on that as to what the outcome of those hearings will be.
So is that something that you've done as a resident to remain informed and to be able to voice your opinion? Like
I'm a member of a community group which has been talking with Fletchers and the council over the quarry and the end use of the quarry for probably up to 20 years now. So we have been concerned at some of the issues with the council and Fletchers in separate talks and not telling the community of developments and whatnot, but keeping it under their hat until they feel it's time to announce it, where we've always wanted to be involved from the beginning.
Yeah.
As we're residents. But we just feel that the council and Fletchers have been meeting behind closed doors.
Mm.
So we haven't really felt that they've informed the community of every step.
So that's something that you've tried to get in on and whatnot? Yeah,
we've tried to get around that by going through proper judicial what do you call it?
Processes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To
yeah. Fair enough.
To get Fletchers and the council to be a little bit more open in their discussions and tell the community what's going on. We've had a few residents' meetings and we've had up to 250 people attending those.
Wow.
To find out what's going on. So there was a lot of concern in the community as to the end result of the development. So although we've won a few battles, we haven't won the war in terms of density and traffic and things like that.
Sweet. Perfect.
Well,
done.
Sorry, I folded my arm.
No. I was like, Pauline was like,